Happy Sunday. This is your style appetizer for the week. Well, as you know, I'm always thinking. Yet, I'm realizing that my thinking starts somewhere else, which is what I want to invite you to. And you've heard me say this many, many times. And the sentence is, can you feel the inside of your eyelids? So my thinking doesn't really start here. I'm noticing, and I'm starting to notice this more and more, my thinking starts in my emotional body. And my emotional body is connected to my gut. Now, why am I saying all of this to you? Because it's been said, and there's a lot of research done around what comes first, the emotion or the thought. And what we're experiencing in the world where there's a lot of questioning in the science world and in the biology world, we're noticing, and I think that there are some studies done, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, is because I started to hear this, that the feeling comes before the thought, and it's like a split second. So Chinese say that the gut is actually the main brain that we have. And I want to know, what do you think about that? Like, what is it that's going on inside of you as you are walking through your day, dancing through your life, and experiencing the ups and downs of what's happening? Like, do you think you're thinking? And who's doing the thinking? So my invitation to all of us is just take a moment and feel the insides of your eyelids. Like, what's going on? When you're angry or you're upset, what preceded that? Are you reacting to something that somebody said? And the bigger picture in all of this is because I've been back into the enneagram conversation. So the enneagram is a typing system that was that's ancient. It's from the Egyptians, and it's actually very accurate when you think about it. For those of you who don't know the enneagram, go look it up. I have a lot of friends that are in this field, and one of them is Ben Saltzman. So we've been doing a lot of learning with Ben at the beginning of COVID. But what you want to understand is, and you want to find your own, like, which are you? Are you an 8? Are you a 2? Are you a 4? If that's the case, what does that even mean? So let me just backtrack for a second. So the Enneagram is a typing system, and the reason why I wanted to explore it many years ago was because it is a typing system that you find for yourself. Like, you find your type, you find your number. No one tells you what number you are. And it's a relatability thing. And the most important reason for me was that I wanted to show up as a better me. Now, understanding what a better me is and really being honest about the fact that, yes, I have these things, and no, I don't have those things. But when these things show up and they're not in a healed way, when I show up as my type in an unhealed manner, I can cause a lot of damage. Again, physician, know thyself. So for all of us who are experiencing life, wouldn't it be wonderful if you had a guidebook? Like, open the guidebook. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I do that. No, I don't do that. Yeah, I do that. I do that. I do that. And then you have access to the parts of you that react rather than respond. Then you have access to pieces of you, like your gut or your feeling or your emotion, or, oh, I do that. And then how can I do that better? Or how can I not do that so much? Because when I do that, whatever that is, I basically sound like an elephant in a china shop, or I act like an elephant in a china shop, or whatever it is for you. So my invitation to all of us, and not just with the Enneagram or the Myers-Briggs or any other typing system, you know, your human design, and I'm telling you this as a human design pure manifester, Notice who you are. Physician, heal thyself. Notice where you have blockages. Notice what stops you from living your life fully and out loud. And what does that have to do with image therapy? Well, physician, know thyself, heal thyself. If you can understand this beautiful masterpiece that you are, if you have access to knowing that you're an inverted triangle or an hourglass, and that your skin tone needs to be reflected in your t-shirt, and then makes a t-shirt just look really amazing, and that pink is another color that shows your face off, or blue is your eye color, and it just like gives you more deliciousness. Wow, that's another version of a blueprint, so you can show up in the world in a better way. And for those of you who have never studied with me, you can now go and learn. You can download a home study program. It's super easy. It's super accessible. It's super understandable. Easy steps. You can watch as long as you want, or you can binge watch. And then you can come and you can ask us questions. You can ask me questions like this in real life. Yes, because I want to see you and I want to support you. The Virtual Style Academy is one of the, and I'm talking about these typing systems. It's not a typing system. It's a blueprint. It's a conduit for you to learn who you are in the quiet and the comfort of your own home. You don't have to undress your spirit in front of me or anyone else. You can just do it on your own. So my suggestion to all of us is to find ways to learn more about who you are. If you want to learn with me, I would love to have you in my presence, and with all the women that are studying and all the men on the other side. Because learning in a group is a much more beautiful process, much more embodied process. You can learn from others, and then you can see how it relates to you. And some of it will land and some of it won't. So I love the world. I love you guys. I want you to have more access to your greatness. And if that's something that you want, send me an email. Now, go into your closet, play, and tell me which corner of the universe you're lighting up today, because I want to know. And remember, there's so much love here for you. And I'll see you next week.